Hi again. Today we will discuss our last trade regarding the AUDUSD. Unfortunately, our stop loss got hit because of the positive news from from Australia today regarding the CPI. It was higher than expected. Normally, when the CPI is higher than expected, it means that the inflation is higher, so actually it shouldn't be positive, but it is always positive because of the anticipation that the bank or the country will raise the interest rate. So it is always seen as positive for currency. So as we see here, we got our stop loss hit, and also it went up to the minus 23 level, 0.23 level of Fibonacci, and got hit. And I don't know, it may still go to our target after that, but I will not trade it anymore, because I got a very good entry regarding the euro AUD, which we'll see here. First I'll remove the gaps, and then that's it here. We will use the 4 hour chart. Yeah, I think 4 hour chart is good. I'll remove drawings. So that's it. So here, as you can see here, we have here our order flow. If we look here with Gambox, here is our order flow. First one here, this Doji. Then it got here, mitigated here. And then this is our second one. Here's the first one. This wicks here. I'll mark the wicks. And then this one here. Here I will mark the candle. I mark the wicks when the wick is too long. When it's not, you can also mark the wick alone, which will be like this, or you mark the candle if the wick is not so long. So you mark the candle. So it's like this. It got hit. It hit the middle of it, and then it went up in a very good way. So I think it may go up from here, or actually, if you look at the other way, it is also looks bearish, because here we have a gap and it got filled, and then we have here a doji, which may mean that it may still go downwards, but I think it will go up because of the fact that we have already, it's normally if you take the liquidity from one side, you go to the other side. If you look here, we took the liquidity from the buyers, so now normally is the turn to go to take the liquidity from the sellers. But as I said before, it may be wrong. So you always put your stop loss. You only risk what you can afford to lose. Um, but I bought it here. I got an entry here, and I expected to go, because I actually bought it here, and my stop loss got hit because I did like this. I remove it. Sorry, I wanted to draw Fibonacci. Yeah, I draw it like this, and I bought it at the 88 level, and then my stop loss got hit. If I put my stop loss here, but actually I put it between the 0 and 0.23. If I put it on the 0.23, it wouldn't get hit, but now it got hit, and I entered now, because if we look at daily chart, first we will see that here we have a gap here in our daily chart, And we have also an order block here, these areas. So my target was, and we also have this one here. My target was to take it from here to there and then try to sell it from there. So if we look like this, here's our Fibonacci. We will leave this leg. We'll take this one here, here. Like this. So it went under the 88 level, tapped it, and I think it will go to these levels, maybe 1.23, 1.38. I will take my profit here, and actually it may take this liquidity from above these three tops, or actually this one looks good here this week that took liquidity. So I will remove this. Here is a very good target, and here is the other target, which will have a confluence with the 1.61 and 1.23. So that's for the Euro AUD. We have also found a very good entry on USDCAD. Because if we look here, here is our Fibonacci. And here it went up, and then it took the liquid. Here is the liquidity, the inducement, and it went down to take it, then went down again to take both of them, and then went up. I think now it may retrace a little bit and then go up from now. So if you look here, it went down to take the liquidity and then went up very in a very impulsive way. And then it may go down to fill maybe this gap. Maybe tomorrow at London open or London close. I prefer to enter at London close. Here. And I will target I think I made a video before regarding the USDCAD, and I said I will be targeting these areas this week here, which will be around the 1.61. And also a very good entry at the GBPUSD. Because here we have a very good Quasimodo line. As you can see, we want to get back to these areas. And also here we have a very good gap to go back to. And if you look at the other way, here we had a trend line. Which means here were a lot of liquidity. We went up, we took it, and then we stopped here. This one took the liquidity from the high before it, and then change of the character, then change of the character. I think here is our block this week here. And the target is actually this gap. So we will look if the Fibonacci will give us a very good target. So entry at around the 77 level, or a little under it, maybe 75. And then target will be 2 is a very good target and safe target, or 2.61 if you are a little bit greedy. But the best, as I said before, take part here and then part here. So if we look at 1 hour chart, we may find a gap. The gap is closer. You do like a little bit of refinement. Here is a gap. Here is also a small gap, but we are not sure that it will come back to here. So here is a very good area to try to take your profit. I would take the most maybe here at 2.38, which is the upper limit of the gap, or you can target the lower limit of the gap, but if you're only greedy, and you can also target the this Quasimodo line, which is the blue line, or this Quasimodo line, which will make it like the retracement level of 3. But this is only if you are so greedy and wanted to take it to the end. So that's it for today, and follow for more.